not a vampire, not an alien. I'm not the fucking mummy, I'm a goblin.
Howdy, partner! I am the Twisted Goblin, and I'm here for my review of Chucky Season 2. Why Season 2, you may ask? And why not, the episodes I fucking missed? Because I was like, you know what? Fuck it! I'm going all in, I'm going all balls deep in this shit. I'm like, you know what? This needs to happen the whole fucking way. I cannot just do the videos I missed. I'm gonna do a fucking review of the whole thing. Because, every 2 days I do a video if I have to record all the things I missed. And then that's gonna be a while. So, forget all the episodes I fucking recorded. Unless you wanna see some details, from those episodes. But either way, here is my season review. Also, do you like this? It's from Slipknot. Look at this. Look at this. From Slipknot. It's new, yes, it's so wonderful. It looks wonderful, if I may so say myself. And I look so professional right now. Either way, I am the Twisted Goblin, and we're getting into this ball deep. So, Chucky, the season 2, begins all toward the end with Tiffany. Well, Jennifer Tilly, she has her kids show up, Glenn and Glenda. That's her whole fucking journey. So, instead of, saying it's how this episode happened, we're going all over the place, my friends! We're going all over the place. So, get your pants up, because we're going, again, balls deep in this season. So, we have a Glenda. I like the story. They're so fun characters. They're two sisters. They're kind of twins, and they discover something that they didn't know they was. They find out their mother is a fucking psychopath. Their mother is a psychopath, and not just also the soul of their mother, the soul of their the soul of Tiffany, and they thought was Jennifer, but then ended up being Tiffany. And Tiffany is a psychopath, and the body was she isn't Tiffany, but she is actually the adult. She is the child of Tiffany, not Jennifer, but their souls were into two dolls, and they became twins. So they're actually two girls and a man. But then, after a while, after trying to protect Nika for a while, trying to make her escape, one of the kids still love her daughter a lot. Like, hey, I love her. I love your daughter and everything. I love the daughter's great fun, but you're the one that's gonna have my hands off, cut off, dang. So Nika's whole journey has escaped and is well thankful for the children. But she has that vengeance in her. I mean, you have a whole fucking year with a psychopath without hands and eyes, and then you have this thing. Then you have Chucky living in your fucking head the whole fucking time. Who would drive anybody insane? And it drove her insane. People are like, that's not in Nika's character, isn't it? I mean, I feel like if you're with a psychopath in your head, and then you're a psychopath that's actually trying to, feed you, thinking you as a doll, thinking you as her lover. Wow, she is insane. So yes, I can see how Nika will break. So she tries to shoot Tiffany in the moment. Like it's the father is gone. It's like, okay, now the father is gone, and then she sees Tiffany is like, and now bye bye, mommy. You're gonna be an orphan. Fine. So she gets she wants to shoot her, but one of the daughter's like, no, and gets shot, and she's like, oh shit, I don't want to shoot her. I don't want to shoot her. I would never shoot her, the children. But they die. Oh, the poor kids. They bite to... Well, one of them bites to dust. Eventually, both bite to dust because they still got the original doll and she is in a coma. The coma but to get her back, there's a doll. But then the other one also gets into the doll and I'm like, why? Why does they all both? I like the actresses that played it. And now she's back in the seat of Chucky, Glenda doll. And I'm like, and now calls Gigi. And I'm like, oh, great. Awesome. The worst character of the whole Chucky franchise is back. Yay! Woohoo! So and even the voice of it. I mean, I get it, and some people are gonna love the Glenda, Gigi, they're now called. And it's like. But I like the characters that were before. I don't mind them, but I don't. But you know, they go off there doing their own thing, going off weeks, while Nika still is a psychopath. Became a psychopath a little bit and trying to venge it. She doesn't want to kill anybody else, but she's a little bit, and maybe a little bit torture Gigi for being in the way, and also want to bring hell to Nika. Of course, gets a little bit scared of it, but she wanted to get back into the doll. The first doll was Tiffany. Jennifer? I was Jennifer or Tiffany. Yeah, the first doll was Tiffany. Jennifer, because Jennifer's soul switched it, so she was in it and had to do the taxes, had to do it for her own thing. Then eventually escaped, but then blam into pieces. So she cannot go there. Tiffany finds another doll that ended up being Chucky, so she could not get her soul into it because Chucky was in it, and that's why it ended. There was also, we got Jack, or what's his name? No, the main character of the series. We got Andy having this killer Chucky version of Chucky, the Colonel. Was a cool version, but he died fast. The buff Chucky, but he died fast. Like the Colonel could have been a cool season thing, and every season has a different version of Chucky. But no, we got that Chucky. Then we got the Alpha Chucky getting his body back. Then had to switch to another body so that Alpha Chucky could escape, and he gets back into another Chucky doll. He does very much soul switch. I feel like the shot should be somewhere in a limit on this thing, but I feel like there is, but we don't know it yet where the limit is. And when they reach that limit, Chucky is on it, because it feels like he's always killing his soul more and more. Every Chucky doll that's killed, yes, there's an Alpha Chucky, where the main one. But there is also like, okay, if that Chucky die, that Chucky will take over. I feel like there is somewhere a limit, but we don't know where yet. Chucky is really pressing the limits, see how far we can. It's like when somebody has in a casino, they're winning with some money. It's like, all right, let's see how far we can get this money, and then eventually you lose. So I feel like that's kind of Chucky gonna be. It's like eventually he's gonna lose. Eventually his killer spree is gonna find that wall against the Earth. I give this series a solid 10. I'm not gonna go beyond 10. The first season was more horrifying, more better. This one had some cool stuff. I like the journey of seeing Chucky doing the killing. Seeing Chucky, like you never know who's gonna survive with Chucky. Yes, Chucky is gonna survive because it's Chucky. It's like there is a hard thing that he's not on him, and it's also about the family drama that Chucky has, like with his family, because that feels like the Bride of Chucky and the Seed of Chucky has like the main things going on. With Chucky, it's like, yeah, there is Tiffany, there is Glenda, and Chucky has this whole family dynamic with the curse of Chucky. Like he was there, he's cleaning up his stuff, but by trying to clean up his stuff, he also makes some more things. Anyway, I like this. I really love the Chucky series. I I hope there's a season 3. I feel like there should be a season 3. It's very, very fun. Yes, it's not the best ever. It's like not the greatest insanity ever. But it's fun. It's a fun fucking watch. I would keep watching until season 5. Don't know beyond season 5. I feel like 5 seasons is enough for this Chucky here to finish, and then I like having a bow tie on it. It's like, oh, kick, and that's it. So there is some cool stuff going on in this. I really love, and I'm looking forward to the next season. Don't know what to get over because yes, there is like Nika that's now very much a psychopath. I would love that season 3 was actually Nika going like, okay, here are some predictions. Now we have a ranking of season 3, what I season 2, what I love, and a solid 10. You know, we all have all that. Yeah, there are some details between this, but Lexi and the trio having this. But now let's go to, and there is Andy cannibalized by the Colonel, Chucky, and others. But eventually also a little bit going out of his mind. Because, you know, get tortured since year 7. About Chucky, I always think you started trying to hunt him. You know, it makes sense. That is could take over your world. So, what I predicted, you know, here's my theory for season 3 or beyond. Here is what I want! And, you know, predictions. We have Chucky, you know, the main alpha Chucky now. You know, we could have, like, some more killing sprees. And, but by the end of season 3, instead of having a normal, we end the season, or we can end the series. Even on season 3, we can end the series if we really want to. And what I want an ending to be of season 3? Well, in season 3, we clean up the place a little bit. Tiffany dies. Eventually dies as a doll. There's like no dolls. They're literally forbidden in America. Like literally illegal to have Chucky dolls or Tiffany dolls anymore because the cops find out, the government finds out those things, and you know, maybe there's one doll that you could for a season, another season that's like locked up by the government. So just like, you know, whatever. But then there is also that can you like if you have a next season like a mayhem season, like literally insanity. The last season, wrap all up the government trying to experiment on the doll, the voodoo stuff. You find other people that trying to possess the thing. Chucky becomes a cult follower in a fucking government facility, trying to teach others to do this, like making manipulating others. That would be a thing. But in this season, in season 3, we ended with some Chucky finally doing what he wanted to do in the first movie, having his soul into Andy. Like literally, that's the ending. Like you could end the series with that. Like Chucky finally, like, because this the whole franchise is Chucky, so Chucky should win. And how does Chucky win? By finally having his soul into, like, I wanted to kill you for a while now, you know, I've given up on getting my soul into you, but I changed my mind because I'm Chucky, the character! And I'm a psychopath, so I'm a little bit chaotic, a little bit like changing my mind from time to time. But I did all those things, you know, so many years, and it all began with you. It's only right if it ends with me, you. So he does highly colored tumbler and switches, or you know, just gets his soul into the body of Andy, and then it's like, and then you see his eyes and the laughter coming from Andy, and then that's why it ends. Like literally, it's like, holy shit, he just thing. And then if you wanna, it's like, okay, this is stupid ending. We don't know. We want to know. You have like these papers. That's like. Some psychopath is out there and lost his mind after when he was a child, or his doll talk. It seems like you see all those newspapers of them, news flashes, and him eventually, and then in the last paper of the end credit scene. Andy like literally dying. It's like that's the ending. Like literally, Chucky and Andy dies with the newspapers, but all those newspapers you get kind of beyond the years, like 7 years passes while all this that's literally like Andy, and eventually gets killed like any other psychopath would at the end. But it's like his ending. It's like with Chucky. That would be cool. I think that would be nice. Or you can end that in a movie, like literally season 3 has Andy being possessed, and you get the the series ends, but you get the next one is Andy as Chucky, and then doing killing spree, and then doing the whole newspapers thing, but in a movie with the whole movie about Andy, Andy trying to fight Chucky inside of his mind, and only by the ending it happens because they both then die, and that would be a cool ending. I think that was a great ending. I think that should happen. I think that is the one I want. Give him to me. Give it to me. Give the Twisted Goblin what he wants. Also, don't get the Goblin mode. What the fuck is that going on? I've been the Twisted Goblin for centuries. I think that should not be a thing, but yeah, no. I'm not an expert. The Goblin is not is a creature from the dark, a creature that steals from, and you know, other stuff. It's also a beautiful thing. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking now because I don't make any sense right now. So I hope you enjoyed this little video about Chucky, the season 2 review, and a little bit of predictions for the future of the Chucky franchise and how I want it to be. You know, they can end from a season 3 and then make a movie for the last one. I met Andy as the main star again. I just think that would be fine greatness. I love it. But that's just my kind of my opinion about it. I would love to know yours. Let me know yours, my dear. My dear. And I hope to see you guys in my next one. Goodbye, good night.
Then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind.